And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
For San Antonio, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Driving inside.
And going to the windmill dunk to turn this place on its ear.
This crowd is stunned. Knocks it loose. And here we go. The Bucks running again. There's the lob to the hoop. Young with the steal. Murray outside. They get the rebound. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. The Bucks making a switch here. Antetokounmpo's checked in.
Coming onto the floor for your Bucks, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
On the wing, Johnson. He's covered by Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. Looking to end the run. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And Milwaukee has possession. Here's Giannis. His shot is good, making it a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
The way Giannis kept going and kept his eye on the basket, that helped.
Another steal. Pass to Leonard. Over Johnson. Here's Big Smooth from deep. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Defense leading to offense. Another turnover and another basket.
Pass to Vassell. Poked away. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's Big Smooth.
Oh, yes, sir.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Here's Vassell. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Johnson outside. Just 5 on the clock. Murray right side. That shot is off. Like 6 others he's attempted tonight, he has but 1 basket.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Big Smooth got 11 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Big Smooth, 9 for 9, looking deadly accurate. Like guys, he cannot miss.
And when you got someone putting on a show like this, I mean, in the first quarter, you have got to be kidding.
Here's Vassell. No good again that time. On offense, here are the Bucks. Here's Goose. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Goose has got his 2nd basket of the game.
Number 23.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
But he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Goose is checked in for the Bucks.
Now into the lineup for your Bucks, number 37.
Now Murray. The 9-footer's on the mark.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble? Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
And here's the break. Here's Big Smooth. And down it goes. Dunk through off a wonderful assist.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And he uses the glass on the layup. 5 points in the game.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, their energy level's been amazing. Battery bar still full, hustling, and still working hard out there.
And so it's Milwaukee with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Right back after this break. And a valued reserve for the Bucks. Pat Connaughton was asked about the depth of this team.
I've been saying it for a long time. We have much more depth than I think people realize. I honestly think through the roster 1 to 15, you have guys that, would be rotation players on any other team.
And he's a prime example. Former second-round pick continuing to improve.
Refining his perimeter shot, Kevin. And as we've seen, he can play above the rim as well.
Number 35.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Bucks here, they've been putting a show on, guys.
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now, just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. We've got Goose. Goose out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Big Smooth. And it's Big Smooth in at the point guard. To the middle. It's tipped. Here he goes. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Now the pass to Vassell. San Antonio again missing. Here's Big Smooth. He's covered by Murray. Wasted no time on that one. 16 points for Big Smooth.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Shot clock at 6. Here's Vassell. And that time, also a missed shot.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion. At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
It's Solenbad. It's Antetokounmpo for the finish. And Giannis throws it down.
Don't let Giannis get a step on you. His one step counts for 3 sometimes, and he's gone.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Spurs. No points yet here in the second quarter. For them. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
You hate to blame anybody, but those turnovers are a big reason why they're down.
Goose, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Walker's checked in for the Spurs. Bryn Forbes comes in for DeJounte Murray.
Looks like he's got more feel tonight. Like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Knocked away. Pass to Eubanks. Walker surveying the floor. Passes it to Forbes. Just 5 to shoot. Goes up from the top of the key. Rebounded by the Bucks. Goose has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Goose. And another basket for Milwaukee. San Antonio's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Big Smooth, and he goes in for the dunk.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Spurs have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter. 0 for 5. Pass to Forbes to end the drought. Milwaukee with the rebound. Goose has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Leonard. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Leonard's got 7 points.
All right, I think he's showing off now, but I'll tell you what, that's impressive.
Eubanks the pass to Forbes. Inside. A baseline J. Rebound Milwaukee.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Greg, you've got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but great broadcaster, courtside all these games, but also...
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And now it's Leonard running. Here we go, all the way. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And that's rocking the rim. Give him the 2 points and tacked on some for style.
Oh, he deserves them. He deserves all the points he can get there. Sensation. He takes it in. And that one, good. And it's 29 points for Big Smooth.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Bucks another fast break opportunity here. Drops in the breakaway late. Big Smooth got 31 points.
And you look at it, 8 of the last 10 points they've given up here coming in transition.
Now here's McDermott. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Outside, Walker. Clock at 6. To halt the run. Got a piece of it. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Milwaukee making a switch here. Donaton's checked in. Here's Big Smooth. 21 points in the game. Let's go. Tipped away. Fires from deep. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And he's the main reason they have the lead right now. He's been perfect from the field, literally.
Here is Forbes. The pass to Walker. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago. 82% on the season.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. And another turnover here by San Antonio.
That's just poor communication between those two. The passer has to make sure his teammate is established, and the teammate has to know the pass is coming. See, that's communication.
This one for 3. Good. He's now got 10 of 10 from the field.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
They double team Walker. Here is Forbes. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Denied for the 3rd time. He's 0 for 3. Milwaukee is going to sublime 4 of 4 from three-point range since we've gotten in here in the second quarter.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Here's Eubanks. And it's Connaughton with the rebound. Pass to Big Smooth. Out left to the wing. Big Smooth. And he dunks it down.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Finish off the break. Goose has got 4 points in the quarter.
He made a great decision there to push the basketball up. Excellent teamwork.
Knocked loose. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Leonard, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Then for the Spurs, Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Eubanks. Young comes in for McDermott. And Derek White subbed in for Bryn Forbes. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. San Antonio's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Ball's knocked loose. Poeltl, the pass to Walker. Back to Poeltl. Passes it to White. Shot clock at 5. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Here's Goose. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed. With their offensive execution.
And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for San Antonio. And it's the Bucks on the break. Here's Goose. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Yeah, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. Goose has gotten all 6 of his shots to drop perfect from the floor. Now the Bucks moving it up. Here's Big Smooth. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration too, and you've got 2 points. Nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. Did you just see what I saw? I mean, that move was out of this world.
Executed, don't you think, to perfection, Greg. I mean, he had the rim in his sights and was not going to be stopped. And up the court come the Bucks on the break.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
The game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
Extra on that one, fellas. Nobody's stopping that.
Not when he comes in there with that tomahawk. That's just too much force. And pushing it up, Milwaukee. The Bucks again in transition. Here's Big Smooth. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
As this offense been running, I'm just getting tired of watching them.
It's 2-on-1. Jumps up. Oh! And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
What is it you say, Kev? Up high and down hard.
Oh, exactly, GA. You've got to say it emphatically. He was soaring up high, down hard.
That's what the fans, they want to see it.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
San Antonio's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Young outside. 1:27 left to play here in the second quarter. 6 to shoot. Can they get it? There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
And he had more than enough room there for one of those trademark slams that he's become noted for.
And Greg, don't you think once he got that space, you just knew it was going to happen?
So did the defense.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, he knows the defense was absolutely playing him soft, not respecting his abilities whatsoever, so he made them pay.
Driving in, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Here's Big Smooth. Count the basket. Big Smooth got 43 points.
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
Young dishes to Walker. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's White. He blocks it again, making his presence felt on this end.
He's holding down the fort, anchoring the defense.
Here's Goose. Bucks passing it around for three. And another three for Milwaukee.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Oh, to beat the clock. God, what a play.
That is fun to watch. Lets it go at the very last second.
Oh, man, that's got to be frustrating for the defense, too. You just give up momentum like that at the end of the quarter.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Bucks ahead, just dominating this one. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Mike. Stout effort defensively in the first half. What did you do to limit them?
I just think our activity on the ball, we got to try and keep it in front of us. Our bigs did a good job, I think, being big in the paint, making things tough there. We got to finish it with the board.
Yep, rebounds and possessions, Coach. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. So far, a pretty lopsided game, but still one half to play. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Milwaukee came out looking very confident, looking absolutely unstoppable off the tip. They put together a masterful 12-0 run. From their first bucket of the game to the end of the first quarter, they held on to that lead with an iron fist, never once giving it up. Then in quarter number 2, it was all hands on deck, and what a show it was. Quality execution, good efficiency, some tremendous defensive play helped them take a decisive advantage, and they're running away with this one. And Kenny, what did you think about what we saw from Milwaukee?
Well, when you pass the ball the way they have, Ernie, I mean, this is the kind of scoring line you expect. The guys are in total sync, and the difference is the ball movement. I mean, they're moving the ball around, and it's striking.
Shaq, what did you see from San Antonio?
They've been struggling to get shots in general, but down low, they've been paper soft, hate to say it. Giving up way too many easy looks. If they can't protect the rim more effectively in the second half, it's going to be a long ride home.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. A fantastic game here from Big Smooth in this one.
Yeah, something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, if we were grading playmaking today, it's an A+ from him.
On the court right now for the Spurs, the guard pair, Murray and White. Young out there with Jakob Poeltl, and it's Johnson in at the 3 spot.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile 1 block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor. Sloppy is the only way you can describe his play thus far. Just way too many turnovers.
Big Smooth, he's checked in for Grayson Allen. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional Mobile 1 block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Count that one.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Here's Big Smooth. There's the
Too much at that. The windmill finish. Oh, that is nasty. How do you do?
Oh, finishes the play with utterly no regard for his own safety. And it's the Bucks on the break.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy. Yourself, not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
White with it. Pass to Pirtle. Murray outside. 6 on the shot clock. By himself. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
And White kicks to Young. And here is Pirtle. Outside, White. Murray outside to stop the run. A new 14-second shot clock for San Antonio. The Bucks have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the field here in the third, coming out of the break very hot. Got that one up quick, and that's 13 points for Leonard.
And you couldn't have scripted a better start to the half. They've hit every single shot since the break.
To the inside, powered down after the assist, let him into the lane.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now here's Murray. D right on him. Here's Young. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet.
Assisted by
Young's got his first bucket in this one.
And some much-needed offense right there. He ends that fantastic run by Milwaukee. At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
And another steal for him.
And you got to be careful around him.
You know, Greg, he's been coming up with some incredible steals so far.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in caution.
That is just nasty.
About the athleticism on that finish. Most players would give anything for that kind of vertical.
But he's not giving it away. He wants to keep it all for himself.
Maybe we should call the maintenance crew. He's trying to tear the rim off.
Now the Bucks moving it up. Here's Big Smooth. Finishes the break with a slam.
They start that play with aggressive defense, finish with aggressive offense.
Well, a lot of times coaches will tell you that if you play great defense, you're going to get a reward. It's a good possession all the way around.
And it's the Bucks on the break. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam.
Wow. And textbook. I mean, that move to the lane, you got to tip your hat on that one.
Well said, Greg. And Clark with some major elevation on the slam. Wide open. Here's Big Smooth. The big dunk at the end of the break.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Goes up. Throws down the breakaway jam.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team. Murray,
the pass to White. Now here's Murray. Tight defense on him. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
That bucket in no time at all. 27 points for Goose.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Now White. The dive for the ball. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Goose. Giannis comes in for Goose. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Leonard. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Big Smooth. Got a piece of it. A solo fast break. Here's Connaughton. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here.
San Antonio ball.
Knocks it loose. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Here's Eubanks. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. They get a hand on it. 5 on the clock. Here's Lopez, and Lopez throws it down.
Lopez at that size has no trouble throwing it down.
The Spurs have gotten just 1 of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. And there's the pass to Murray. San Antonio again turning it over. Here's Milwaukee now. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Antetokounmpo with the bucket.
It's another area where Antetokounmpo is looking better and better. The catch and shoot jump shot.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. Over to the wing. Trying to get something going, and it's good on the layup.
Such a light touch on that finger roll. Classic move there.
Antetokounmpo passes to Big Smooth. The Bucks working the ball around. Here's Connaughton. He's got 5. Launches a 3. Shot clock at 6. From the arc. And another assist for him.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
He has been a sensational playmaker. Murray scanning the floor. Now here's McDermott. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
McDermott crafty when it comes to scoring inside. Uses that quick trigger release close to the basket.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
A little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Eubanks the pass to Murray. Here's Primo. Defended by DiVincenzo. Pass to McDermott. And the officials call a traveling violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Chris Middleton comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Drew Holiday's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Big Smooth in for Dante DiVincenzo. That's tipped and stolen by Portis. Ahead, here's Big Smooth. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
The defense producing easy looks. It just helps you conserve some energy for late in the game.
Here's Primo. Rebound, Milwaukee. Portis with it. He has 5. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
And Bobby Portis, an interesting talent. He can play back to the basket. He can play one dribble away. And as a stretch 5, if they play small, he's able to knock down threes.
Will it go? Here's Vassell. Passes to McDermott. Out to the wing. Clock at 4. Knocked loose. Here's Murray. Got a hand on it. Outside Holiday. Driving to the basket. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
Well, we know Bobby Portis, Brent, has bounced around between teams, but as you said, the shooting has been there.
The shooting has been there, and that's what... the NBA as a great rebounder, but a great scorer coming in, and now he's finding more confidence in being able to step to the three-point line and let it rip.
Now the Bucks moving it up. He lobs it up, and another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates.
McDermott finds Murray. Here's Vassell. Lots of room. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
That's impressive. Flying towards the hoop, Chris Middleton saw just enough of a takeoff area to get to the rim.
Pass to Murray. And another turnover here by San Antonio.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
A different look for Milwaukee. Goose, he's checked in for Portis. Goose comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Leonard in for Drew Holiday. Spurs also with the sub. Forbes checked in.
He is beyond red hot right now. I'm not sure they have a way to slow him down.
And that'll be San Antonio as it goes out of bounds. Spurs retain possession. Murray outside. There's 53 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Big Smooth. He's covered by Murray.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's... what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Eubanks the pass to Murray. Tipped away. He swipes the ball away again. His anticipation has been off the charts.
Swiping the ball away with just such ease.
He wanted to shoot that ball, but you see your teammate wide open, be a good teammate, make the delivery.
The Spurs have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Here's Big Smooth, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Here is Forbes from deep. It's deflected, and so it's Milwaukee holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We've got more in store for you right after this. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. So with Holiday sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. Big Smooth out there with Big Smooth. And then there's Antetokounmpo. It's Goose, and it's Goose in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And so it's San Antonio with it. The pass to Forbes. And here's Walker. And he stays with it. It's deflected. They retain possession. 5 to shoot. Aminu, the pass to Walker. That'll go on McDermott. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Milwaukee with the ball. Outside Leonard. Fires the three. And another three for Milwaukee.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off. A little bit.
The Spurs have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Here's Big Smooth. Another bucket. Wow!
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now here's McDermott. He's covered by Leonard. Pass to Walker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Passes it to Eubanks. They need this. No good that time. And Milwaukee will come the other way.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive. At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Antetokounmpo against Walker. Now McDermott, and another turnover here by San Antonio. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. Goose is checked in for Milwaukee. Milwaukee has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Here's Big Smooth. Good, he hits again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Forbes, the pass to Walker. Takes it inside. Up and in on the way.
And with that basket, he puts a stop to the 13-0 run there by the Bucks.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
That's a bad miscue, but I think they've done a really good job keeping control of the ball throughout the game.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Feeds it to Walker. Got a hand on it. And now running up the court, Leonard pushing it up to the left side wing from outside the arc. And again, Milwaukee with the triple. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Bucks.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
And they've done a terrific job defensively, causing some turnovers and then cashing in on those. Well, that just makes all the difference.
McDermott can't get it to go.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Going inside.
Ooh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Big Smooth. Here's Goose. Another possession. Another assist.
Another possession. Another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Now, here's Walker. Pass to McDermott. Ball's knocked loose, and it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard. And the Bucks making a change here. Holiday's checked in. Spurs also with the sub. Pirtle's checked in. There's the pass to Walker. 4 on the shot clock. Back to McDermott. Shot to stop the run. The rebound by the Bucks. Goose has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Holiday, and Holiday with the slam.
Well, Drew Holiday is pulling off some exhibition-like dribbling. That's devastating to the defense.
San Antonio's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Forbes dishes to Walker. Back to Forbes. McDermott with it. Pass to Forbes. The tray. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Poked away. Pushing it up. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
The defense producing easy looks. It just helps you conserve. Some energy for late in the game.
Minu finds Pirtle. And here we go, the Bucks running again. Here's Big Smooth.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the Spurs. He's got a clear path. Here's Big Smooth. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
I tell you what, you've got to build a wall around the bucket to keep this man from attacking.
And Greg, even then, he might just go over it. Check out the elevation he gets here. My goodness.
Yeah, they're starting to go in the wrong direction in terms of turnovers. It's slowly becoming a problem.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for the Bucks. The finish. And good! There's another.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. San Antonio with the ball to end the cold streak. Jones, no luck. Here's Connaughton. And the shot goes in.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
And here's Aminu. 6 on the shot clock. It's Jones on the wing. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Poked loose. Milwaukee's gotten in the groove from three-point range. They are 4 for 4 since the third quarter ended.
Great power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk.
they need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Goose. Passes to Big Smooth. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Big Smooth got 57 points.
Really their own worst enemy right now with all these turnovers.
And he jams it with authority.
Oh, and this is some serious showmanship. Loving that tomahawk right there.
Greg, he came with force, and that's not just about getting 2 points. That was sending, I think, a message. And it's the Bucks on the break. Here's Goose, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. To the right side. To the paint. Lock at 6. The pass to Big Smooth. From about 16. Another one goes. Incredible.
Make that 61 point.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Now Jones. Pass to Primo. Inside. Here's Pirtle. And the layup is good.
Good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Goes up on the wing. Nice touch on the back shot. 25 points for Goose.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Primo, the pass to Aminu. 6 to shoot. Pass to Pirtle. Plenty of space. The rebound by the Bucks.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
And the shot goes down.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Here is Forbes. Passes it to Primo. Back to Forbes. Beats the shot clock but can't get it to fall. Milwaukee's gotten in the groove from three-point range. They are 4 for 4 since the third quarter ended.
They haven't relied on him as much as usual, but when his number has been called, he shot well enough to help them earn the lead.
Here's Big Smooth. Here's Goose. From deep three-point range. 1:41 left to play here in the fourth. Good, that's another bucket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Here's Primo.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Milwaukee.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category. And what a huge standout performance it was
for Big Smooth.
He was in the zone. He's just a man on a mission, and that helped him notch that triple-double.
Got a piece of it, and it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Chris Milton's checked in for Pat Connaughton. Vassell, he's checked in for the Spurs. Here's Primo. Clock at 6. Can they get it? Milwaukee with the rebound. Here's Big Smooth. Here's Goose. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Here's Primo, and he lobs it up toward the rim. And the pass to Big Smooth. And he banks in the lane.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Here's Primo. That's tipped. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Giannis, when your group is sharing the ball like this, how dangerous is this team?
We can be really dangerous. You know, everybody can make shots. Everybody on the floor, the basketball players. And the most important, we're having fun.
Always more fun when you win, man. Congrats. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time.